Hello and welcome to a new HELiOS short clip for version 2024. This video is about new features of the HELiOS Internet Server. There are new possibilities to call the HELiOS Internet Server with URLs. Here you can see an email with such a URL, which, for example, points to a project in the HELiOS Internet Server. This project, for instance, is directly activated in the HELiOS Internet Server when I call the URL. There are more possibilities for URLs. We have extended the syntax. For example, you can directly call up detailed dialogues, for example, via the unique ID of an article or document. But also search criteria in a URL can be specified, or you can also directly open and activate projects in the new Project Explorer in the HELiOS Internet Server, as can be seen here. A colleague sent me an email with such a URL. I now call up this URL. You can see the improved login here. When you log in to a computer, the login is saved for 12 hours by default, unless you log out again. Alternatively, it's now possible to save the login on this PC. In this case, you remain logged in permanently until you explicitly log out again via the HELiOS Internet Server. When I log in now, I see that there is a direct forwarding. This is also new. That means we called up the URL. There was no login yet, but you are still directly redirected. You can see what is behind this link that I clicked on earlier, namely a direct activation of the particular project. When you see the HELiOS Internet Server, you will notice the change in design. It now looks more like the HELiOS desktop. The individual explorers are now also integrated. These are the Project Explorer, the Folder Explorer, the Article Class Explorer, and the Document Class Explorer. So you can switch between them. You can also see all the article classes here. On the right is the corresponding detail window. You can also change the arrangement individually. For example, the window on the left or right side. So the whole design has been adapted to the HELiOS desktop. This makes working with the HELiOS Internet Server even easier. I've created another HELiOS short clip. There you can see the extended possibilities for the interface configuration. This involves certain tabs of the detailed dialog or the corresponding explorers, the ability to limit the result lists, or also the possibilities of classification and a lot more. Maybe you could take a look at the short clip. The interface configurations in the HELiOS desktop affect the interface of the HELiOS Internet Server. This means that if you change the interface configurations in the HELiOS desktop, it will also affect the interface of the HELiOS Internet Server here. We have also improved the handling of the lists. For example, I could search here independently of the project. The new lists can be called up without being divided into pages. This means that the results, for example here 94682, are no longer divided into different pages, as we know from other web applications. For example, 50 results on page 1, the next 50 on page 2, but we can scroll indefinitely and the list always builds up smoothly. As far as the result lists are concerned, this is a much improved handling, also in terms of performance. Finally, I would like to point out that we have a new preview option. That is, we now also have an embedded preview for videos. I can show that here briefly. Even large videos are displayed quite quickly via the HELiOS Internet server. Different images formats can also be displayed, for example JPEGs or similar. Here too, there is now a graphic preview. Thanks for watching. See you soon.